I got sacked. Yeah, I got sacked. Listen, right. The first thing you're going to think is, Tom, what are you talking about? You're a self-employed gardener. How'd you get sacked when you're self-employed? I'll tell you, right? And this happened 2 months ago. And I thought I'd jump on and share this story because I know there's lots of people starting out that will experience this and they might think it's the end of the world, and let me tell you, it's not. It's a blessing in disguise. So what do I mean? What do I mean by I got sacked? I'm a business owner. I'm self-employed. I don't have a boss. I don't have any rules, really. How can I get sacked? I'll tell you, right? So, I've been doing this lady's garden, and you'll all have them. Oh, you'll all have them. You know, whether you're a gardener or you're whatever, you're something else, you'll all have these customers. And I've been doing this. She's an old lady. I've been doing her garden for a couple of years, since pretty much I started off, right? And I picked her up from. She was given my number by a person that I bought a van off, not this van, but a van when I started off, right? He gave him my number. Anyway, when I first goes there, and I have a look at the garden. It's really small lawns, you know. She's got 3 lawns, pretty small. You're talking half an hour worth of work, right? Fairly local to where I am, same postcode. And I gave her the price. So, sorry, no, we'll wind it back a bit, right? So I have a look and I go, right, I charge this amount of money. Is it just grass cutting that you want? And she goes, oh yeah, just the lawns. If you could just do the edges and mow the lawns, that'd be great. And I said, this is the price. It'll be 30 quid for all 3 lawns, total £10 a lawn, which I thought was pretty fair, every 2 weeks. And yeah, we'll go from there. Brilliant. First week it goes there, no problems. Mow the lawn, no issues, do the edges, 30 quid, happy days. Then she says to me, as I'm leaving, next time you come, can you just do this? Now bear in mind, I'm brand new at this point, so I thought nothing of it. And now you'll know, as you get further down the line, that's a massive red flag. That's a massive red flag in a customer. Whilst you're here, can you just... Yeah, one of them. So yeah, she goes, next time you come, can you just do this? Yeah, no problem. And also, she's one of these customers. So 95% of my customers I've never met, right? They've booked in online. I turn up, I send them a message. They unlock the gate. I turn up. They're probably at work. I don't know. Maybe they're in the house watching me. I have no idea. But I've never met them. I go and cut the grass. Send them a message saying, lawn's done today. Be back in 2 weeks. Or hedge just done. Be back in whatever. And you pay me and that's it. And it's dead easy. And they're the customers you want. They're brilliant, right? Now she goes to me, I've got this appointment and this appointment. And I said, don't worry, if you're not here. Oh no, I need to be here. And I thought, right, I've not got 50 other people to work around, It's just you. I'm just sat at home waiting for you. I'll wait till you're ready, love. Why some people think they need to be there for me? I get it for the first couple of times. You want to meet me before you start leaving me at your product, whatever. But why some of these people think that they have to be there when I'm there is beyond me. Anyway. This goes, I cut a lawn all the first year, all last year, right through. And as we're going each time I get there, so this half an hour grass cut turns into an hour's long visit for 30 quid. Which, because when I'm there, she's like, can you just do this? Oh, my back's hurting this week. Can you just empty these pots? Can you just pull these weeds up? And in my head, I'm thinking, this isn't what we agreed. But I'm still, fairly new at this point. And she's an old lady, and I'm a nice guy, I'm not going to go, oh, you owe me another 50 quid. I should do that as a business, but I don't. And anyway, this goes on, and it snowballs and snowballs, and she becomes all of a sudden she becomes this job that I hate doing, and I don't have any jobs that I hate doing, but she becomes this job that I hate doing, because every time I go, I never know how long I'm going to be there. She's going to have me doing all sorts. It messes up my day, messes up my diary and my planning with all my other jobs. And she treated me like what I can only describe as an all-you-can-eat buffet, right? She's getting as much as she can out of me whilst I'm there. And she's won, because I've let that happen. I should have knocked that on the head at the beginning and said, no, this is what we agreed. I'm just doing this. If you want any other work doing, whether it's an extra £5 or an extra £50 or an extra £100, whatever it is, we book it in. And that's what I should have done. But it didn't, and it carried on, and it carried on. And then this year, I went on holiday in May. I know, bit of a mad time for a gardener to go on holiday during spring. But I did. I went on holiday, and I went on holiday for 3 weeks. Now, this did mess a lot of stuff up in my diary. But I don't regret it, because I had an amazing time. And I kept 99% of customers. I think I lost 2. I lost 2 customers because of it. And she's one of them. And I'll tell you why I lost her. So before I went, I communicated this with all my customers. I said, look, I normally come every 2 weeks. Your next visit's going to be 3 weeks. I'm going to come the day before I go on holiday and the day I get back. And everyone was just like, yeah, no problem. Including this lady, this old lady that sacked me. She said, yeah, no problem. What day will you be coming? So I told her what day I'll be coming. No problem. I'll put it in the diary. Put it in the diary, she said. So I goes on holiday, I have an amazing time. I come back. I hadn't picked up any work messages whilst I'm away, because why would I? I'm on holiday. And then the day that I get back, I start sorting my diary out for going back to work the next day, checking my messages. And I've had 4 text messages off this lady from this nightmare job, right? The first one was, what day were you coming? You were supposed to be here last week. The second one was, can you let me know when you're coming? You're a week overdue. Third one, what is going on? Loads of exclamation marks. And the fourth one said, if you don't come this week or let me know when you're coming, I am going to have to get someone else. Ugh, camera. Sorry, my phone was falling off. So yeah, the last one was, if you don't tell me when you're coming, I'm going to get someone else. And I thought, what are you on about, you crazy woman? We've discussed this. It's not turned up. I've told you what is going on with this phone. Breathe. Right. So yeah, that happened. And when I seen that, I was angry. I was just like, the fuck do you think you are? Who are you speaking to? So I messaged her back saying, no problem, find someone else. Straight away, she texted me back. Oh, no, I don't want to find someone else. I just thought, So I was like, whatever. So I said, right, listen, I'll be there on Wednesday. This was on the Monday, I think. It's like, I'll be there on Wednesday. Wednesday comes. So I get there, and it's a little bit awkward now. And I didn't want to do it at this point. I should have stuck to my guns and said, no, you've said you'll find someone else. Find someone else. So anyway, I get there. I start mowing the lawns. I do the first 2 lawns. There's 1 in the back, 2 in the front. I do the 1 in the back first. And then I go to the front. As I've done the first 2 and I'm on to the last one, she comes out. And she goes, I wasn't expecting you. What? I wasn't expecting you. I've actually found somebody else. I was like, right, do you want me to finish what I'm doing, or do you want me to just go now? Oh, no, finish now. I'll tell him not to come. What it is, you see, because I didn't know when you were coming. I thought I'd best get somebody else in. And the person that I've got coming in, he's actually considerably cheaper. And I thought, oh, right, is he? Yeah. She went, yes, he's doing it for £25, which is £5 cheaper. And I thought, oh, right, yeah. And she goes, he only does it part-time. And I thought, yeah, I know. I know what you've got him. And I thought to myself straight away. So anyway, no, I said to her, oh, no problem, I'll finish off. And we actually had a little bit of a chat for 5 minutes. And she goes, so yeah, I'm really sorry. I found somebody else because I didn't know when you were coming. you know, I don't like doing this to people, but, you know, I've got to look after myself, haven't I? And I said to her, I said, yeah, I've got to look after myself as well. I've got 2 kids, so I can't be getting messed about either. So it's no problem. You know, don't worry. I'll put an advert on and I'll probably have 3 new customers by the end of the week. And she goes, well, you know, if it doesn't work out with the new guy, I'll get back in touch. If it doesn't work out with the new guy, I'll get back in touch. And I thought, you cheeky bitch. You cheeky bitch. All these little extra bits that I've been doing for you for nothing. And now you've got someone in for the sake of a £5. Thought, wow. And then you think that you're going to be able to pick the phone up and ring me to come back when he doesn't turn up. Or when it starts raining and he goes, oh, I can't do it in the rain. Or it gets to autumn and it gets a little bit cold and he goes back to his other job. Or I was just like, pfft. So I said to her, I said, look, you know, you want to move on, that's great, but, you know, I will be filling your slot. No hard feelings, but I've got to look after myself as well. I'm not going to sit here waiting to see how it works out. So yeah, she got rid of me. So I got sacked. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, it felt pretty good because I drove away from that job and I felt like this weight had been left off my shoulders because I was just like, there's no more of this messing about, no more of this knowing how long am I going to be there, how do I plan my diary. It was done. I hated doing it. You know, I hated doing that job, and now I don't have any jobs where I feel like that. So yes, I got sacked. No, it wasn't a bad thing. Yes, I replaced her within, I think I put an advert on that day saying I've had a slot become available, and I took on 3 extra customers within like 2 days. So, you know, and that's something Over Gardening's always told me as well when I was starting off, is recycle your customers every year. You know, take the ones that you don't like doing, or the ones that are a bit slow at paying, or the ones that are maybe you haven't got much, they're a little bit out your area and you haven't got much work in that area and you're trying to condense your rounds. Recycle them with new, better clients. The other thing is with getting new customers, it's so much easier if you want to up your prices for a couple of jobs or whatever. It's really hard and awkward to do that with loyal customers that have been with you. I don't want to put anyone's prices up, man. I get that, you know, fuel gets more expensive, my insurance goes up, we pay more and more tax, everything, you know, repairs, my machines are getting more expensive, and I have to find that difference. But when customers have been so loyal to me, and they use me all year round, and, you know, they pay me on time and stuff, I don't want to put their prices up, man. So I try if I can and do that with the new customers. So yeah, I'm talking going up no more than a £5. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. I got sacked by an old lady that treated me as an all-you-can-eat buffet. No, it wasn't a bad thing. Yes, I was absolutely buzzing when I drove off. And the best thing about it was she did message me about 5 weeks later. And she said, I'm not going to put his name in because that's not fair. He's done nothing wrong here. And she sent me a message saying, hi Tom, it's Mrs. So-and-so at such and such address. Just to let you know, it hasn't worked out with, can you add me back onto your round? What do you think I said? Like, seriously, what do you think I said to that? Do you think, I'll tell you what should I have said? Should I have said, yes, of course, please take me back? Should I have said, I can, but, you know, it's going to be 50 quid now? Or should I have just said no? Or should I have done what I did do? And what I did do was I sent a laughing emoji. Now, I'm not sure she understands emoji, but I was happy. I was just like, yeah, I was right. This guy has gone to you a £5 cheaper. He's seen what a nightmare you are, and he binned you off. That's what's happened. So, you know, lesson learned from both sides. Lesson learned from me to get the pricing right from the off, and to be stern from the off, and not do all these little extras. Otherwise, they do treat you like an all-you-can-eat buffet, and they take as much as they can out of you. And a lesson learned from that lady as well, and that customer. If you've got a tradesperson that's turning up and doing a good job, don't bin them off for the sake of a £5, man. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on and share that story because I'm sure there's many gardeners on there that have got similar stories. And don't worry if it happens to you, you know. Losing customers isn't always a bad thing. In fact, it's 9 times out of 10 it's a good thing. So yeah, not a very interesting video, just a bit of a van chat, a bit of a story tell. And the next video I'll try and make it a little bit more exciting, a bit more stuff going on. But until then, yeah, any questions, anything you want to see on the channel as well, pop it into the comments on one of the videos. And you know, like I've said before, just brand new to YouTube. If you've got anything you want to see, any behind the scenes stuff, just let me know. And yeah, I'll try and get a video made. But until then, thanks for watching. And please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the little bell notification. It will really help me out. I'm brand new. I don't know where this is going to take me, but let's see. And I'll be really grateful if you could do that for me. So yeah, until then, take care. Take it easy.